Good morning. I am Sudip Mishra, Assistant Professor in CSE Data Science in Haldia Institute of Technology. Today, I will discuss about clustering in data mining. So there are various sections I will discuss one by one. Now, first is what is clustering, and second is clustering method, and third is clustering algorithm, and last is clustering application. So I will discuss about what is clustering. What is clustering? Clustering is a data mining. Is it the classification of data? Clustering is data mining is a technique that grouping a similar data point together based on their features and characteristics. So it can also be referred to as a process of grouping a set of objects so that objects in the same group are more similar to each other than those in other cluster. Clustering can be considered the most important supervised learning technique. So, as every other problem of this kind, it deals with finding a structure in a collection of unlabeled data. Clustering is the process of organizing objects into groups whose members are similar in the sum. A cluster is therefrom collection of objects which are similar between them and are dissimilar to the object belonging to other cluster. So next I will discuss. Next I will discuss the clustering example. So here the various type of raw data. In is it the raw data is unlabeled data. Raw data is unlabeled data. When we can apply the clustering algorithm, then we can find similar type of data and data separately from another one. So now I will discuss why is clustering. Now I will discuss why is clustering. Clustering is used to find structure in a unlabeled data. Is it most common from of unsupervised learning process? A few good reasons. There are various reasons. One is simplification, and second is pattern detection. Third is useful in data concept construction, and last is unsupervised learning process. Simplifications mean when separate similar type of data we can easily find this, and also ready to find the pattern detection. Now I will discuss the various method of clustering process. There are four type of clustering method. One is partitioning clustering, second is density based clustering, and third is distribution model based, and fourth is hierarchical clustering. So I will discuss about one by one. So next I will discuss partitioning clustering. Partitioning clustering method is it a type of clustering that divided a data into non-hierarchical group. It is a also known as centroid base. It is also known as centroid base method. The most common example of partitioning clustering is k-mean algorithm. There are common example is k-mean algorithm. So in this type of data set is divided into set of k group, where k is used to define the number of predefined group. So the cluster center is created a such a way that the distance between the data point of one cluster is minimum as compared to the another cluster centroid, and there are divided into two proper subset. There are divided 1 2 3 4 four proper subset, and recursively go through each subset and relocate point between cluster. There are various type, various characteristics, various section, various color, various shape. Then it is called partitioning clustering. So next type of method that called density based clustering method. Density based density based method is connect highly dense area into cluster, and the shaped distribution are formed as long as the dense region can be connected. This algorithm does it by identifying different cluster into the data set and connect the area of high densities high densities area into the cluster. The dense area in data space are divided from each other by sparser area. So dense based clustering connect dense area into cluster, forming arbitrary distribution as long as dense region can be connected, dividing dense area by sparser one. There are various data set, and there are various shape, various type of section, and there are dense area sparse like sparser. So next I will discuss distribution based I will discuss distribution based clustering method. So distribution method, here the cluster divided belongs to Gaussian mixer model. In the distribution model based clustering method, the data is divided based on the probability of how the data set belongs to the particular distribution. The grouping is done by assuming some distribution, commonly used Gaussian distribution mixer model. So distribution model based clustering divided the based on their probability and belonging the distribution, like an expectation maximization clustering algorithm use Gaussian mixer model. There are various data set, and there are separate section, and like there are characteristics, there are various shape, there are various colors, and that's it. And next is hierarchical clustering. Now hierarchical clustering method can be used in hierarchical alternative for the partitioning clustering alternative partitioning clustering clustering. There are requirement of the pre-specifying the number of cluster to be created. In this technique, the dataset is divided into cluster to create a tree, like a tree. This technique to create a like a tree, and which is also called dendrogram. The observation of any number of cluster can be selected by cutting the tree at the correct level. The most common example of this method is also known as agglomerative hierarchical algorithm. So I will discuss. I will discuss the various clustering algorithm. There are four types of clustering algorithms. One is k-means algorithm, and second is DB-scan algorithm, and third is mean shift algorithm, and fourth is agglomerative hierarchical algorithm. So now I will discuss the k-mean algorithm. So I will discuss k-mean algorithm. K-mean algorithm, it is a iterative algorithm. It is a iterative algorithm that divide into the unlabeled dataset into k different cluster in such way that each dataset belongs any one group that has similar properties. K-means clustering algorithm is an unsupervised algorithm. So is used for data clustering. Here the picture. Here the picture we can see. There are unlabeled dataset before the applying k-means clustering algorithm. When we apply k-means algorithm, there are separate section. There are separate section. There are similar properties. K-means clustering is one of the most popular clustering that method used in machine learning algorithm. Unlike supervised learning, the training data, the algorithm used in unlabeled and meaning that data point do not have defined classification structure. So now I will discuss about the next classification next clustering algorithm. There are DB-scan algorithm. DB-scan algorithm is the observation for density based spatial clustering of application with noise. It is an unsupervised learning algorithm. DB-scan clustering can work with cluster of any size from huge amount of dataset and can work with dataset containing a significant amount of noise number of point with a region. Here the picture. There are minimum points is 5. There are outlier section, there are border section, there are middle or core data section. Density based clustering is popular unsupervised learning methodology used in model building and machine learning algorithm. It consider noise data point that is neighborhood of the object, so with the at least minimum points of object. So next I will discuss next algorithm is mean shift algorithm. There are mean shift algorithm is the most popular. Mean shift is a also known as mode sync algorithm. Mode sync algorithm is the clustering. It is a unsupervised clustering algorithm that aims to discover blobs in a smooth density of sample. It is a centroid based. Centroid based algorithm that work by updating. Consider for the centroid to be the mean of point within a given region. There are section, region, interest, there are center of mass, there are mean shift vector. Here I will discuss about the application of clustering analysis. So clustering various important application there here. One is pattern recognition, second is spatial analysis, third is image processing, fourth is economic science, fifth is crime analysis, and sixth is bioinformatics, and seventh is medical imaging, and fourth last is robotics section. There are various subsection is it here. Now I will one by one discuss. Now I will discuss pattern recognition. There are many subsection, and there are many subsection. Important part, handwriting recognition. There are section handwritten recognition and facial recognition and speech recognition. So that's it. etc. And second is spatial data analysis. Spatial data analysis commonly used in geographical section, urban planning, and environmental monitoring is used by the spatial data analysis. And third is image processing. Image processing, there are there are important section is image processing in clustering section. There are image segmentation, object detection, and structure analysis of the most important part is image processing. And one is the most important section, economic science. Economic science specially used in market research. So economic science is the used in customer segmentation and product recommendation, and market trend analysis is the most used in market research. So next is crime analysis. Crime analysis is the nowadays very very most popular analysis is crime section. Crime section, there are various hotspot detection and behavioral profiling and incident prediction. So there are one is most thing bioinformatics section. Bioinformatics section, there are gene expression analysis used in protein structure prediction, used in disease mapping. There are bioinformatics part. So next is medical imaging. Medical imaging, there are medical imaging nowadays various type of used in clustering section. In medical imaging, there are most example section. One is tumor detection, and second is organ segmentation, and third is disease propagation, and last is robotic section. Robotic section, there are path planning, there are object clustering, there are behavior analysis, and many applications are used in clustering algorithm. So thank you.